Turkey. One word, a thousand meanings. A country rich in culture, history, and tradition that through centuries gets more and more rich thanks to its large population coming from all over the world. It was home of many civilizations, as the Western Roman Empire up to the Ottoman Empire. In 1920, thanks to the Treaty of Sèvres, it began a business on an international level, with Istanbul focused as the European capital of foreign trade. Istanbul has always been a meeting point for business, but thanks to this treaty, Turkey recovered after the defeat of the First World War. In 1922, thanks to Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, Turkey officially became a republic. He was the first president of it, gave rise to many reforms, such as the abolition of caliphate, secularization of the state, the recognition of gender equality, instituted universal suffrage, and finally forbade the use of the Islamic veil in public, prohibiting so the use of the fez and the turban tied to a past regime. Today, he is still considered a hero at a national level, the only one who led Turkey to be an independent country. All of these reforms, however, led to internal struggles with the Kurds, which, unfortunately, even today Turkey is home of these rebellions. I am an Italian citizen, but I have lived in Istanbul for 6 years, thanks to my mother's work. I had the chance to achieve secondary education in a city rich in history. With this thesis, I wanted to enhance this beautiful country to show that Turkey is not only made of hatred and wars, but actually safeguard many secrets that only a lover of culture is able to search thoroughly. Turkish people are very friendly, open to the dialogue and new ideas. There are many Italians who settled up there to open new commercial markets and vice versa. I personally know a Turkish nationality person who came to Italy to examine the Italian coffee. As you will know, Italian coffee is the most imitated in the world. Turkey also has its coffee, but is not traded as the Italian one. It's made by coffee grounds brought to boiling point. This man, after so many years in Italy, returned to Turkey with the intention of making known the true Italian coffee. Now, he opened a bar inside the Grand Bazaar, a typical Turkish market home of several tourists every day, in where everybody can enjoy our coffee, coming from Italy with the containers. This is a clear example of international relations. We can give so much to them as they can give so much to us. Together, we can do many things. This is just a small demonstration of how the trade within this country works, but thinks how much business each day runs. Also, maritime trade is considered an important one, thanks also to international cruise ships. My apartment was located above Karakoy, from where I could see every day the comings and goings of Italians and or foreign vessels. Karakoy is one of the oldest and historical centers of Istanbul and is today an important harbor as commercial center and urban transport. Located on Istanbul's European side is a port headquarters since Byzantine times. Byzantium itself, after the return of the city, granted to the merchants of the Republic of Genoa the law to settle up in Turkey and doing business with locals. So the Genoese built strong fortifications to protect themselves and their stores. Galata Tower is a clear example and a fragment of what the Genoese people created. In the 15th century, Galata had the look of an Italian city, with its harbor surrounding and their various warehouses. In 1455, with the conquest of Constantinople, this neighborhood was populated also by Venetian and Catalan merchants. Caracoy experienced a second wave of inhabitants of the Christian religion when British, French, and Italians arrived in Istanbul to fight in the Crimean War. With the increase of commercial activity in the 20th century, the port was expanded with buildings for customs, waiting room for passengers, and depots for goods. Today is a real international port where it come the major foreign trade companies. Turkey is an attractive market for Italian investors. The development of economic and trade relations between Italy and Turkey are growing. An analysis of past years estimated about $20 billion in world of trade. Italy represents an important strategic partner, especially in the field of banking, energy and infrastructure, and in contractor. In the past 6 years, the Italian companies in Turkey have multiplied. Among these infrastructures, there are 2 Italian companies in food industry, such as Cremelia Milano and Giolitti, 2 leading Italian ice cream producers. All the Turkish people so could say to have tasted at least once in a lifetime a real Italian ice cream. And the owners of them are just people like me who have settled up in Istanbul for work and or for study. This is Istanbul. This is the Turkey we want. An important cultural, economic and social exchange with Italy.